Bet. Let's do this.
Let's go. Let's do it. For
How you doing,
sure.
bro?
Good, bro. Just been shit.
Young J.A.
Just been working, bro. Like music wise. Honestly, I just quit my job, so I just been shit
Cool.
outside and shit, recording more at the crib, chilling, bro. Plotting.
So having quit your job puts you in position to take music more seriously, I would hope.
Yeah, for sure. That's honestly one of the reasons I quit. Cause I'm like, it's a lot of bullshit. Like it's been a lot of bullshit at that job, and I've been there for a minute, bro. So I'm like, one, I'm like, I ain't trying to deal with all that, and then yeah, for sure, I'm trying to. I think it's about time to start going full force with everything. So hell yeah.
Um, what's so would you say that like there's a difference between, when you were rapping for a hobby versus rapping trying to rap full time? Like what would rapping full time entail for you? How would you end up doing that?
Shit. Well, I feel like I should make a little like a schedule for myself in a way, or like get a set structure for myself. Just wake up, start recording, start making more content and shit. Shit. Versus when I was working, I'm like shit. I'm up early as fuck. Not even home till like late in the afternoon, but I was still making it work. But
Having a structure.
yeah, I feel like now I got more free time, so it's like shit. I got no choice but to do it. Shit, I got
Right.
no excuse. I would say.
So what is the next level of your career? Like so you if you're working and working and working, and someone comes along and puts you on the next level, what does that next level look like for you?
As of right now, shit is just trying to grow more, like build my fan base, bro. Start dropping more consistently. I got more time to like start traveling more. I mean, of course, I still gotta be getting money and shit, staying
Mm,
on top of that. But
mm.
now I
Okay.
got more free time to like, just do more.
Well, let's talk money though.
Okay.
Um, how do you how do people make money off of music these days?
Shit, I mean, it's back then, bro. You have to go like sell your CD or like fucking really like get your name out there. It's like that now, but now people are getting money through like streams, content, like ad revenue, shit like that. There's a lot of ways that a lot of people are bringing money into music now. So
You know where I think the number two most important ones that a lot of people miss out on because they're
yeah,
not. Well, so it takes some hype to do this, right?
yeah,
So you gotta, well, one, run to the blogs, do the interviews, do the playlists, right?
yeah,
But then once you gain the hype in one of these areas, then you start to charge for features and shows.
yeah.
And the
That
features
too.
and shows, you can start to talk real dollar amounts. You know what I'm saying? Not just like pennies off of ads and streams and shit. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah. That too for sure. Show money, bro. Features. Yeah, for sure.
merch.
Yup.
Yeah, making clothes and stuff.
Yeah, there's really like if you like want to put yourself out there, you got to think of yourself as a brand. So like a lot of shit falls into that. Yeah, that category of ways to make money off of it in a way if that makes sense.
Speaking of merch and brands, tell me about your little brothers.
Oh, my little brothers, rocking top. They got their own clothing brand, Undefined. Shit, they be hand making a lot of their shit, but well, one of them is into like a lot of the hand making, and the other one's really into the manufacturing type shit. So
Mm,
they be making a lot of crazy pieces. These pants I got on right now, shit, my little brother cooked them up. So
that's what's up, bro.
hell yeah.
Um, okay, so I want to go back to like the topic of, music as your job.
Okay,
What do you risk by taking music so seriously? Like what's at stake if you fuck it all up?
that's a good question. Shit, I was thinking about that earlier, bro. I feel like it all depends on how you look at music or like what you want out of it
Mhm.
type shit. So like whatever you're putting into it is what you're gonna get. So like for me, shit, as of like a risk, I mean, shit, I want a better life. I've always been into music. Music's like the only thing that I see myself doing. So it's like putting it all on the front line or like putting yourself out there. It could be risky.
Mhm.
So that's a good question though. I don't really feel like I know myself like well enough to answer what I'm risking.
Well, I would like to tell you, put perspective on it. I'm a little
Yeah,
older, obviously,
yeah,
right? And what I've realized that I've missed out on or lost from music and how seriously I pursue it is time with my daughter,
Oh yeah.
opportunities with my wife,
Yeah.
maybe buying a bigger house. You know, like I could have went and been a plumber, gotten a construction career. I chose to do music and media, you know,
Yeah.
and being in the arts, you're only paid if you're like on the top level, like paid, the way you and I talk, right? So it's like,
Yeah.
you know, you can make a little living and that's cool, but we trying to go for big things, and you got to be willing to take almost nothing when you're building an empire like that, right? So,
Yeah, for sure. Like your time too, like investing your time at it's a lot too. Like,
mhm.
yeah.
So that being said, now that you got you're clear headed, you can focus on music. Let's talk about the Denver scene specifically.
Hell yeah.
Who is somebody, so I know because I know you that you started very, very young,
Yeah.
like ridiculously young, like 11, 12, 13 years old. You were
Hell yeah.
making hits on Audacity by
Yeah.
yourself
Yeah,
out of
bro
your own
knows, bro
drive, right?
knows.
But, but who are other artists that you saw at that time that you were actually able to say, like, okay, maybe I could do this the way because he's doing it, or speak on that, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, for sure. Okay, so like shit. When I first started when I first like got in the studio, I was 13 years old. Made my first song, dropped some shit on SoundCloud. My uncle really influenced me. Shout out Sunny Rain. That's my uncle. He goes crazy.
Shout out Sunny Rain
Shit,
and
really,
Kano.
bro. Yeah, Kano. I was about to say, bro, like him, Kano, they were going crazy back then. Like shit. Shout out Ransties too. I saw him popping and shit. But like really, y'all, bro, like
Yeah.
that whole plot gang era, bro.
Yeah.
Kano, yeah, they was going crazy, and I was just like, at that time, I really saw that you guys were trying to make like your own sound or like it was like some new school shit.
Yeah.
So it was like, bro, that shit hit different back then when I was little. So I don't know. I've always been into music, like. I just thought that shit was cool as fuck. I wanted to be like my uncle, so I was like, hell yeah.
Yeah, I would say a lot of that was led by Kano, and then when Sunny came along, it like created a new element to it.
Hell yeah.
Like it created contrast to the color.
Hell yeah. I like how too, like all in the plugin, like bro, all y'all had your own different styles and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like Sunny, he was on like some new school shit, bro. What's his name? Gold, bro. He was on like
Gold.
that crazy like shit.
Shout out to Gold too, because honestly, Gold, as far as I know, he still lives in Puerto Vallarta, and right
Hell
now
yeah.
it's fucking turned out there.
I heard, yeah, it's getting crazy out there. I heard.
Yeah, so shout out to AU Gold, my bro Jose. We love you, bro. If you see this, hope you safe and well.
Hell yeah, even with you, bro. I saw you was on your lyrical shit back then too, and like back then I was really more on I was bumping the fuck out of like Eminem, bro, NWA, Biggie. So like, I was into that boom bap shit.
Yeah, I was trying to rap for real.
Hell yeah, bro.
So speaking of Ransties, actually, you mentioned him.
Yeah.
He fell into some beef with a girl recently, a lady rapper. I can't remember her name right now. What's her name? Do you know?
I don't. I saw that shit though. Mile High Minute posted it.
Mm-hmm.
It was like, yeah, I saw that she had called bro out or some shit.
She kind of, the bars she wrote were entertaining, but she's not a good rapper, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like I was invested, but another thing I'll say is like she came back with another diss, and the thing is other than those two songs on Mile High Minute about dissing Ransties, I've never heard of her.
Yeah.
So I think that's a bad way to get your name started, but
I agree.
But in Ransties' defense, if someone mentions your name, you gotta respond.
Yeah, I think that was like a little interesting about that shit because I never heard of her either. So I like saw she had called bro out, and Ransty's been popping his shit for a minute. Like bro's been around for shit, killing the underground. Mm-hmm. So when I saw that shit too, I was like, oh yeah, I wonder if Steve's gonna respond or this and that. But it was some interesting shit.
So there was Ransties' beef, and then we also saw the beef with people that you are associated on both sides with.
Yeah.
TNT and Hezo. How did that feel when you woke up when you saw your friends all in the
Man. For one, shit, when I saw that, I saw shout out Hezo too, that's bro. I saw Hezo drop some shit. He was going at it with a lot of motherfuckers. I thought low key when I first saw it, I was like, yeah, bro, wild him, but shit. It's when it comes to rap, I mean, you gotta add a little spice to it or like make a little fun in it once in a while.
He got his name up from he already was. He already was figuring out the content game very well.
Yeah, for sure. Oh yeah, when it comes to the content shit, I see Hezo going crazy. Mm-hmm. And with Too Much, Too Much can rap. Shout out Too Much TNT.
I respect them a lot musically.
Yeah,
You
for
know what I'm
sure.
saying?
Yeah, I respect Huncho Too Much a lot too. They put me on a hella game and shit when it comes to just making music and like the shit out here in general.
They feel like the new sound, like they got the sound like the Detroit beats or something, but it feels versatile. It feels
Yeah,
new. It feels like their own personality.
yeah,
You know,
yeah, for sure. Like I don't really know anyone that sounds like them too. Like yeah, when it comes to the beats and shit, yeah, you hear a lot of comparisons. Like
right? But they do their own thing with it, and I
yeah,
respect the fuck out of it.
you don't see them trying to
As you
like
do too. You know what I mean? And that's
hell yeah.
why I love to see y'all aligned. And Hezo kind of goes crazy in his own new ways too, and he's always up to some different shit. So, um, so we've talked a little bit about like beef, but like not all beef is like famous beef. Not all beef is something that makes media and scenes and shit, right?
Yeah,
Your music revolves a lot around like sending shots at like ops and shit.
yeah.
So like what would people warn me about if I brought your name up in the city and around other rappers and other people who are playing ball like that? You know what I mean? You might have been younger, right? This doesn't have to be like right now today, but if you had to say like there was ever something critical that or popped up on your and you became on the radar in a bad way, what would you say that is?
Shit, I mean, I've been cooling out lately, but shit, that's a good question. I mean, shit depends on who they are. They probably done. I was wilding back then, so it could be a numerous amount of things. I mean, shit, that's a good question. Shit, I don't know, bro. I feel like if they just say something, they're hating, bro. But there's some shit.
Now,
There's some shit I done been through, but I mean, it was all in the past, it's low key now. So it's like it's really hard to think about.
I'm a civilian,
Yeah,
right? So yeah, as far as me being media, I can say essentially what I want to say, and this is just the truth.
yeah,
And I kind of have to say it.
yeah.
And
Come on,
you can answer however you need to.
hell yeah,
But as you know, I'm a producer and an audio engineer.
yeah,
And back in the day, at least 7 years ago, so post statute of limitations, right?
yeah,
Somebody was booking me for a studio session when you were booking me for a studio session,
yeah.
and or like maybe right before, and I mentioned that you were gonna be there, and that boy skedaddled. I have never seen like a stranger put fear into somebody's heart so quickly when
Yeah.
your name got brought up. How does that make you feel now that you're grown and chilling? How do you feel about reflecting on things like that?
Shit, back me. Yeah, you right. Back then, I was wilding. I mean, I was playing with guns, bro. Fucking in trouble with the law and shit. On that young dumbass shit, bro. Fucking beefing with certain people. Right now, though, shit, I went through a certain like point in my life where I was just like fucked up. All that shit was getting draining, bro. Like it was getting tiring. Motherfuckers around me getting locked up. Fucking, all that shit, bro. So like right now that I've been like just focused, bro, working, just sticking to music. Like now that I got a set like plan in my head, I'm not really trying to fuck around with none of that bullshit no more because I know what I'm capable of and I know like what I want to do now. So right now, if motherfuckers just saying shit, bro, that's just it was in the past. They haven't really got like shit pressed none really, bro. I don't know. It's like yeah, I'm a different person now, so I try to just let all that shit
What are
be.
you? What's your most recent project that you dropped?
Oh, the pedal boy. I just dropped that shit December at the end of December.
Okay.
It was a lot of shit that I was working on last year. Being that I worked with you a lot, bro. I know you noticed in 2024 I was dropping hella fucking mixtapes.
Mm-hmm.
Dropped like 4 tapes, bro, but they didn't really do the stretch that I wanted them to do.
Mm-hmm.
I dropped this last tape. It was a lot of shit that I was working on all last year, so I didn't really drop a lot of projects last year. I just saved it all for one big tape. So it was a lot of like versatile shit. It's a lot of shit me rapping. There's a lot of like love songs. A lot of shit we did too, bro, that I like saved.
You've done hundreds and hundreds of songs, like even just with me. So I know without me, you've also done hundreds of songs.
Yeah.
That being said, I know you're a master of the craft when it comes to rapping. I can imagine that the one place that you gotta up it is just marketing it,
For
right?
sure,
Putting
bro.
it in front of people through
Yeah.
things like this is really how it'll help. People
Yeah.
don't get famous from having great music; they get famous off of what happens to them. But because you make great music, I think no, in reverse. One of the reasons you've made great music is because you've always had your own studio since you
Yeah.
were a child, right? You've
Yeah.
always learned how to work a mic and do your own thing to have your time.
Hell yeah.
We stopped working as often again recently because you bought your own laptop, got Pro Tools, started, and you went to other studios in the city, which is valid as fuck, as people should, because that's how you get
Yeah.
your name out there too. What is something you would recommend to other people who want to record themselves at home? What's something you struggled with or learned since you have done the home studio thing again?
Shit. Back then, I never used to want to like record myself, but um, shit. If you got like if you have like the resources around you, like you said, you got a mic, a laptop. I feel like it's good to try to learn how you want to sound on your own sometimes, or like play around with your own sound, especially when it's all in front of you. Like shit, I was fucking around on Pro Tools, FL, just trying to see what sounds better for me. But honestly, like working in a actual studio is like beneficial too a lot of the time. So if you prefer like working in a studio around like an engineer with people, that shit's always the way to go. Like I can't always record at home because then I'll be like, I'll be thinking too much in my head. I'll be getting pissed trying to make shit sound like perfect.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like whatever works for you. Like I feel like
But so now that you've had time to make your own sound and you know that you're a master of your craft, because I've seen you put in 10,000 hours. I've been there with you doing it.
hell yeah,
5,000 of those, I was there.
hell yeah.
But do the Babytron comparisons bother you?
That question took a whole other turn. I was like, wait, hold on.
You made your own sound. So now niggas will be like, oh, it's Babytron. Like, whoa. But I see the difference. You know what I mean?
That's yeah. So yeah, Babytron's hard. Fuck it. I fuck with Babytron. I've listened to some of his shit. I feel like a lot of people say I look like him a lot, or I could kind of see the compare because I fuck with Detroit music a lot. Like I've always been influenced by Detroit beats, Detroit music since I was younger. So I'm really influenced by like a lot of the newer Detroit sound, like especially Real, the Young OG.
Mm-hmm.
I would say
he's the king of Flint.
Yeah, bro.
Flint, right?
Yep, he's from Flint.
King.
So like I would say I get a lot of my musical inspiration off of Rio, but I could kind of see the Babytron comparisons. I be rapping on them fast beats, so he be on them fast beats too. So I could see why a lot of people compare. But honestly, I don't even really. I would be outside, bro, and I would be getting that shit everywhere. I'm like, what the fuck? They're like, Babytron, you the Babytron of Denver. I'm like, yeah, but it's cool. I think it's cool to be compared to someone who really popping though, because I mean that means you doing something right, I guess.
Our city is not one that's known for strip clubs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But would you say that you are into the strip club scene?
Man, that's a good question. Shit, I didn't dabble, bro. I've been to the strips out here. It's a lot of mud ass bitches, bro. If you from Denver, you know how the bitches be getting down out here. So it's like, you're right though. We ain't known for none of that shit out when it comes to Colorado.
Do you think strippers could help your music blow up?
Shit, I mean, if you have them in some videos, they cool. But I mean, I don't. Yeah, nah, really. They do their own thing. So that's a good question.
Like for example, I've heard like 100 Pack Savvy get played in a strip club.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if you talk to the right DJ or the right stripper.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Yeah. So like when it comes to like who you know and shit, if you get tapped in with at the right club and shit, yeah, it's most definitely beneficial for
help with some visibility.
Yeah.
So where do you feel you are like out of sync with the city? Like for example, I'll give you a straight up example. I'll name names. I think Telly does a great job with what she does, but that doesn't mean that I see myself involved in it.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, because Telly has like her own like.
Mm-hmm.
I would say genre.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like its own little like structure. Yeah, like genre structure. Yeah, marketing way out here too. Mm-hmm. Shout out Telly.
Do you feel like there's a place in Denver that you would exist more, or that you align with, or like where do you?
I mean,
Who do you see that it's working for, but you can't like go get attached to them because y'all aren't really the same, or you know?
I mean I see a lot of people that like that could like relate to what I've been through. Like shout me out bumping my shit. I work with them. But yeah, there's a lot of different genres and scenes out here that I definitely want to push forward or like get into. Cause it's more than just. I feel like when I just be rapping a lot, so I feel like there's always more to the music scene out here. It's not just like rappers out here. There's different like what Tally be doing. There's so many genres or what's the word or like scenes of music out here type
Mhm.
shit.
And you, as far as I know, as far as I've ever experienced, you don't
So,
write your music.
uh,
Like once in a great while, you might
yeah,
actually
I
start.
used to write a lot when I was little, but it got to the point where I was overthinking when I'm writing, so I just started. I got bars coming in my head, so I'm just when I'm in the mic, it's better to just let it all out, type shit.
Agreed. You're the
Yeah,
reason I don't write.
you helped me with that a lot too, bro.
You helped me with that.
Yeah, bro. I'm like when I started rap, I remember you were like, just freestyle, bro. Just try it, just try it. I'm like, hell yeah.
Yeah, we definitely developed a sound together along the way. Like you already had a crazy sound, but
Yeah,
watching it mold was cool. Um, would you feel like you're okay? So like I feel like everything in Colorado is underground
yeah,
because
for
we're
sure.
not mainstream. But you're the underground sound. What do we call them other people like Telly and you know Trev or Keenan Trayvon or what do we call that if it's not mainstream really? Like what is it?
Oh, that's a good ass question. I would say they right there, like they about to break through.
Mm.
With Talia, like she got like a big ass Latin community, and that whole Latin community has like its own sound of its own.
And support.
Yeah, and support for sure. Like it's yeah,
Love the Latin community.
yeah for sure. Me too. Damn, that's a good question though.
What's something like that people might assume about you from your music that might not be completely true?
They probably do think that I write my music,
Mm.
or shit. Uh, they probably think that I be lying in my songs, or like, yeah, they probably think that I just be lying when I rap, but I don't be talking about shit having fucking or about killing people. I don't be flexing about having all this like jewelry. I just try to rap what I see in like my daily life or what I feel or what I want to like want in my life. You know, like what I want to manifest. Sometimes I be telling people that I call it like manifest rap. Sometimes.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. You were one of my first rappers that you would be like in the studio with a girl, but this and that girl on the mic.
It's coming in.
I would be like, damn, shorty, hearing this nigga talk. Yeah,
they just chilling. They like, I ain't even gonna say that. Yeah.
Shorty ain't ate shit, but water and dick all day. Sure, you're getting dissed, bro.
Yeah, bro. I'd be trying to keep it 100. That's funny.
So now that you are, you know, putting music out, people are learning about who you are a little bit.
Yeah.
What's a part of your personality or story that they might miss out on because maybe that's not what you put on Instagram because it's not really rapper shit. You know what I mean?
I'm glad you asked that. Shit, bro. I'm just like a normal. I'm not trying to be a gangster. I'm just a normal kid. Like shit, you could work a 9 to 5 and you can still do what you want to do. You can still make money if you like streaming. You like being on camera. You could do that. You could do whatever you want to do and just be yourself. That's what I want to start promoting more. Like a lot of people are just trying to when it comes to this cloud shit and they want to promote, they're just trying to do what other people think is pleasing. I feel like if you just be yourself and shit, just be you. That like a lot of people enjoy that. Like you told me, like shit. Like I'm a nerd, bro. I be into Marvel and shit, so it's like I like little shit like that. I don't be trying to. I don't be out trying to fucking gang bang none of that shit, bro.
And speaking of kids,
Yeah.
you know, trying to gain clout and stuff, I remember when you were younger, you ran around with a larger crew. I guess I could always tell that you were like the most grounded one, the leader of your division, right?
Hell yeah.
Is that because of any again, answer this however you need to. Is that because of any specific affiliation or background that you were taught? Like,
oh yeah, for sure, bro. Like shit, back then, bro. I mean, I grew up around a lot of people that it was like a mixed. I would say like a mixed crew of people. Like a lot of people in my family are selling drugs. They're alcoholics or they're like A lot of motherfuckers getting money. A lot of people not doing shit with themselves. So it's like I try to just fall into that category of just
Is it because of like essentially the real question is there a specific gang affiliation that forced you to kind of be the leader of your faction, or is that just kind of how your friends gravitated to you, or like what's the history behind how you guys developed your friendships or cliques?
Yeah, that too. Like shit, I was involved in some shit back then when I was little. So like when it comes to like police involvement or when it just comes to that gang shit and period, I just stay away from it because I didn't see my family and I done been around that shit and I see where it leads people. Like people know you live in that life, it's prison or jail. But for me, it could have always been worse. But I seen enough what I seen as a kid, so it like grounded me and it made me think, or it made me want to move a certain type of way. Like, oh, I don't want to be dead, or I don't want to be in prison. So it's like, yeah, it's really stay away from all that bullshit if it ain't benefiting you.
Speaking of that,
Yeah.
can you tell me about your friend that died?
Oh yeah, that's my cousin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like my cousin slash brother.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was my dog back then. My brothers and I were really close to him. He ended up overdosing. Unfortunately, at a very young age. Don't do drugs. Stay away from all that shit. Pills.
Was it fentanyl that killed him?
Yeah.
My brother too.
Yeah, fentanyl's crazy, y'all. Like fucking, that should be. It only takes a little bit and shit.
Yeah, my brother and my best friend in high school booked that on fentanyl.
Yeah.
But
shit, he was a G. He was the youngest little fucking kid I know that was on this shit. Fucking, he was crazy. He was real. That was my dog.
Speaking of drugs, how do you feel about lean?
I used to love lean, but now that it's been a new year, I'm in a new phase. I'm trying to quit that shit. Mm-hmm. I used to love how it made me feel though. Fucking, I'd pull up to the zoo with a pint on me, fucking all types of shit, bro. But yeah, like bro, that shit liquid heroin, so that shit gonna fuck you up. It's cool. It's expensive, but I mean, drugs are they gonna only affect you and like negatively too. So
okay, let's go down a different negative route while we're on.
Oh yeah.
How did it feel to wake up and see Jano's face on the news? Your friend Jado.
Man, that's a good question, bro. Too, cause I mean,
for the viewers, let's be clear. A good friend of young J.A. His name is Jeremy.
Yeah,
is known for being the perpetrator in an accident where a 14-year-old unfortunately lost his life on a mini bike.
Yeah.
Getting hit by a car, and it was a hit and run situation. How was that situation for you?
Yeah, it's a crazy situation. So, first of all, me and Jeremy, we was cool back then. But recently, this past year, we kind of fell off a little bit. We haven't really been as much close. But another like a really good friend of mine, my brother Alfredo, that's his bro too. So like they really close. He was with him and shit before, so it's like when that shit happened, bro, called me the next morning. He's like yada yada, bro. I got into some shit, man, bro. No, first of all, I'm gonna say is don't fucking drive drunk. Don't be driving intoxicated. That's where he fucked up. I'm not gonna sit here and defend him. I'm not gonna sit here and defend bro, because that shit was wrong what he did. Like fully wrong in my eyes. Like that shit made me look at him a whole type of way, because he took a whole kid's life. So it gets crazy though too, bro. Because I had found out that the kid that he had hit, bro, is my grandpa's brother's grandson. So it's like it's small world out in Denver, bro. Like if you know, you know. But
and his name is Jaden.
Yeah, the same name. Yeah, but when that shit happened, I was like, I can't necessarily feel bad for him because it's like when you do some shit like that, you gotta man up and.
And you brought this kid around me. Like I've met him. I don't know him, but I know him, right?
Yeah.
And he's not a bad guy to be around.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean that your vices aren't gonna hurt somebody.
Yeah.
We all kind of knew he was a little bit of a crash out in that way.
Oh yeah, for sure. And even when you could be going through the most you can't be having trouble in your life, or you could be everything could be going so smooth in your life, and even some shit like that could happen, like wrong place, wrong timing. But man, the fact that he didn't even like when he hit the kid, bro, he didn't even stop. So it's like I can't even feel bad for that nigga, bro. He gonna have to man up and deal with that shit, bro, and face the consequences, because that's all that is. What you gotta do, bro.
Well, last question.
Yeah.
More positive note.
Oh yeah.
In the next 3 years, what needs to happen so that this interview matters more when it resurfaces and people be like, man, he said this 3 years ago.
Man, 3 years, bro. Shit. Uh, definitely want to be popping off my music. I want to have. I want to have some sort of traction with my music. I don't want to be in the same spot I am now. I don't want to be in Denver. I mean, if I am still, that's cool. But I want to be elevated more. Shit, I'm trying to have more streams. I'm trying to have more content out, more music put out. Um, trying to do more shit for my family. So shit, I'm trying to get my grandma a crib, bro. Honestly, so I can just fully lock in with myself, and then
They
just take it all the way, bro.
They say that that's why people's first album, once they get signed, is the best music they ever made, because it's like they can finally get real rest. They can go shopping for the first time. Their parents' bills are paid. Like they can just think, their skin looks better.
Mm-hmm. And I'm not there yet. Shit, I mean, I'll get there.
Well, yeah, man. Young J.A., thanks for coming through.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate you for having me, bro.
Proud of you, everything you do.
Yeah, you too, bro. Thank you.